Hello there everybody, Sam's Trains here, welcome back to the railway and welcome to another Hornby challenge. Today I'm going to be pushing more Hornby locos to their absolute limits. The vast majority of Hornby's locomotives are designed to run on a minimum of second radius curves, and this is a second radius curve right here. It has a radius of 438mm, but recently I got to thinking, are there locos that can handle much tighter curves than second radius? Well yes, over on Hornby.com these locomotives are supposed to be designed for a minimum of first radius curves, and this is a first radius curve right here. It has a much tighter radius of, I believe, 371mm. But can those locomotives handle even tighter curves than this? Well, I'm going to find out today. I've got some test subjects. I've picked this. This is the standard Hornby 040. This is designed to run on a minimum of first radius curves, but we're going to push this today and find out just how tight a curve this can handle. Once this has been pushed to its limits, I'm going to grab one of these, the Hornby Peckets, which has an even smaller wheelbase, and I reckon this will be able to handle even tighter curves. And to find out, I need to get wood. Some of you really are horrible, smutty children, aren't you? This is all completely innocent. Ladders aren't built for this. Okay. Got it. It's here. Nope, this is serious now. This is genuine cutting-edge scientific research. So there can be no silliness here today. Right. So first things first, I'm going to have to draw some lines and take some measurements, and then we shall begin. Okay, so this is going to be a control test to begin with, so that we can observe how Smokey Joe handles the minimum radius curve he was designed for. So this right here is a first radius track. Let's get him on and give him a try under normal circumstances. Okay, control test number one, here we go. Right, okay, that was absolutely fine. So, as expected, Smokey Joe is handling this curve without derailing or slowing down too greatly. A little bit of juddering, not sure why that is. But we can now move on to the experiment and try a brand new radius of curve, which I'm going to call radius 0. Right, welcome to the world of radius 0 track. The curves that no Hornby locomotive has ever been designed to handle. This really would be the next step down from first radius. This is 304mm radius, which is absolutely insane. And as you can see, looking down from it from above, that looks way tighter than first radius, doesn't it? Much, much tighter than I was expecting it to look. But can Smokey Joe handle this? I really don't know. I thought he would with ease, but that looks ridiculous. Okay, let's find out. Here we go, Smokey. Can you handle radius 0 curves? Here we go. Oh, he can, yes. Without any problems at all, it looks like. Can he go fast? Full speed forwards? Yeah, he is fine. Radius 0 curves. Smokey Joe can do it. Okay, let's get more radical. Let's try another radius. Introducing the brand new Minus1st Radius track. Now look at the state of this. This is really getting serious now. This much rail had to come off the existing track so that I could make this even tighter curve, and it's getting to the point now where it's really difficult to bend the track this tight, and as you can see the curve isn't dreadfully smooth, but I'm hoping it will be smooth enough that we can test Smokey Joe on it. So let's give this a try. To be honest with you, this was my predicted end point. I thought Minus1st Radius, it's going to derail, and that's going to be the end of the experiment. Well, let's find out whether or not that was correct. Here we go, Smokey Joe, give him a try. Oh, wow. It's just absolutely fine. How can it be so perfectly fine? I can hear a bit of an odd noise as he goes around the curve, but there's no issue. Fast? Yeah, it's absolutely astonishing, that is. My God. Well, if my bleeding fingers and very tired flexi-track can handle it, let's try yet another even tighter curve. Oh, good Lord. That is an impossible curve. There's no way the fish plates are going to hold that back. Are they? I don't know. This is no longer a test of locomotives and track. It's a test of fish plates. Okay, so I'm currently trying to bend this track into a 17 centimetre radius. 17! Third radius is over 50 centimetres, and here we have 17 centimetres. And I have just created a -2nd radius curve at 170 millimetres. That is 17 centimetres. The fact that those fish plates are actually holding this curve is absolutely amazing, in my opinion. Wow. Right, let's get a loco on it before something snaps and breaks. All right, come on then, Smokey. I can't believe we are still using Smokey Joe. I had that little pecket ready because I thought we'd be needing it, you know, after sort of 0 radius. Well, here we are on -2. Can Smokey Joe handle -2nd radius track? Let's find out. Here we go. Yes, that is just crazy. Look at that. Oh my God, that is madness. I feel like I've never seen a locomotive behave like that before. What does it do at 50% speed? It's fine, it doesn't care. It doesn't take much to blow my mind. Oh my God. Like, this is seriously the most exciting thing that's happened for a long time. I mean, it's been a rough year or two, hasn't it? But... Right, that is incredible. We can't go tighter than that, can we? How do we get tighter than that? Can we try a -3rd radius curve? I don't know. I don't know. I think the fish plates are going to just shatter. But we will see. We will certainly try. Can you imagine a layout with curves that look like that? God, it's like April Fool's, isn't it? Good Lord, look at the state of that. So you are now looking at a -3rd radius curve. So the radius here is literally 103 millimeters. That is 10 centimeters. And we started at 237 millimeters. That is just insane. And I'm going to go out on a limb right now and say I cannot make tighter curves than this. We're at the point where the sleepers are going to fail. You can see the fish plates. I'm not going to put my fingers near the fish plates because they look like they're about to snap. The track is permanently deformed by the looks of things. In fact, it was permanently deformed by the last experiment, so I don't think we can go any further. You can see how far we've come. You can see the other radii on the board there. And here we are on -3rd radius. Right, let's get Smokey Joe on the track. I do not believe he will do this. I think he's got to derail. That is like, I can't see a Scalextric vehicle being able to do that, let alone a model railway vehicle. But let's try. It's not even a proper curve anymore. The track is deformed that bad. It's not even a smooth curve. But here we go. Let's try. Which direction? Okay, here we go. Oh my God. What? That was crazy. It's like turning on the spot almost. Backwards. Oh, it's great. Oh, ooh. Now, was that the dodgy... I think that was the dodgy fish plate, to be honest with you, because it did the curve, didn't it? Let's get it actually onto the curve, shall we? Oh, man, I can't believe that. Whoa. Come on, let's try it at 50% speed. You ready? No. Oh man, this rail joint here is failing. We've got to finish this off quick because it's going to break, I think. Come on, try again. But at 50% it was all right. Yeah, it just doesn't like that rail joint. That rail joint is dodgy, very, very dodgy. Let's get it onto the actual curve though and do some running on the actual curve. Look at that. That's mad. Come on, let's go fast forwards. Try it. Oh no. Wow. 90%. God. Oh, it did come off there. But forwards it isn't doing. It's literally just that dodgy rail joiner. It's actually handling the curve fine, look. That's unbelievable. Let's try it with the Peckett, shall we? That is absolutely crazy. It's at the point where there's going to be some serious wheel slipping going on. In fact, we need to look at this up close because the inside wheels are going to be travelling a far smaller distance than the outer wheels, so there's got to be some crazy wheel slip going on. Wow. I'm just amazed at how well that works. And look, the Peckett, it's just working absolutely fine. There's no issues with that at all. It's performing absolutely adequately on that curve. That is just ridiculous. Wow. They say small things amuse small minds, but I found that experiment absolutely fascinating. I started out thinking it was going to be another slightly frivolous experiment, but I actually learned quite a lot from this. For example, provided you're using small 040s with a short wheelbase, you cannot build curves that are too tight for those locomotives. Literally, the track, the sleepers, the fish plates, they are going to fail before you can build curves too tight for those locomotives. And what does that mean? Well, that might mean that people who previously thought they did not have enough space for a 00 gauge layout, maybe they can now reconsider. Am I suggesting that you should build a layout with 10cm radius curves? No, absolutely not. It's not going to be good for the loco wheels, it's not going to be very good for the loco flanges, and coupling rolling stock, well, as you can see here, forget about it. Look at the angle of those couplings. Those couplings would never work on curves of this radius, and buffer lock, well, forget about buffer lock. The buffers are almost at right angles, so quite clearly 10cm radius curves are absolutely out of the question for anything beyond just daft experiments. However, I no longer believe that 1st radius curves are the limit anymore. 20cm radius curves, 30cm radius curves, they might be a little bit more compelling, which means you could have a circuit of track in a 40 or a 60cm area. That is pretty impressive. So there you go, that was an awful lot of fun. I really enjoyed that one. Do let me know down in the comments what you thought about this. Have you ever tried ridiculous tight curves on your model trains? What is the minimum radius you've managed to squeeze out of your track? I really don't think I can go below 10cm, and I don't think I'd have much joy with it anyway. But there we go, that is the end of this experiment. I really hope you enjoyed it. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you very, very soon. All right, cheers everybody.